Alright, next up we have rivers. River travel was more comfortable than traveling by roads during this time. Roads were bumpy and rough. Also, boats and barges could carry much larger loads of products. So, like again, roads were very uncomfortable during this time. They were bumpy and rough. Traveling by boat by river was way easier at this time. However, couldn't really go a lot of places for river travel because obviously you had to go where the river took you. It's not like roads where you can go kind of wherever you want, wherever the road takes you. Um, there were less rivers at this time and more roads. Okay, so some of the drawbacks that um, river travel had, was most major rivers in the eastern region flowed from north to south. This kind of caused an issue because most people and goods were trying to go east and west. Okay, so the rivers were going up and down, north and south. People wanted to go east and west. Okay, so that was a big issue. While traveling downstream was easy, okay, because you're going with the current. Moving upstream against the current was slow and difficult. Okay, so if you wanted to travel south, it was easy going with the current. If you were trying to travel north, it was hard because you were going upstream against the current. Okay, so it did allow bigger boats and bigger barges to carry more products than it would be for roadways to carry them, but it lacked the directional ways that people could go because they could only go north and south, and it was very slow if you were going a certain way. So steamboats. Steamboats was the new age of river travel during this time. This allowed shipping goods and moving people to be cheaper and faster. Steamboats started service routes in 1812 between New Orleans and Mississippi. So that was one of the first routes that they traveled through, was between New Orleans and Mississippi. Steamboats also allowed river cities like Cincinnati to grow greatly. Okay, so now all of a sudden we have these boats that can travel upstream very quickly, and now they can bring product to cities like Cincinnati that is on a river quickly, allowing the city to grow rapidly. Okay, allowing people to get to the city quickly to allow them to move there, live there, things like that. They knew that if they lived by a river, okay, it was easy to get goods, it was easy to travel. So by 1850, there was approximately 700 steamboats that were carrying cargo and passengers within the United States. Okay, so this was a new age of travel during this time. So you had roadways that we just talked about, and now all of a sudden we have river travel by steamboat. Okay, so we're kind of getting increasingly high demand of travel during this time. This is kind of what a steamboat would have looked like. You kind of have the pedal wagon things right there. You have the steam stack coming out, stuff like that. You have people all up on these ships. Okay, these were very popular mode of transportation during this time. So, like we said, rivers were only going north to south at this time, which was a concern for most people. Okay, so they had to start building canals. There is going to be an ed puzzle about canals on Schoology to complete. After this video, I will post it.